Hello, Animation Guy here with a Final Fantasy VII revised video. In this video, I'm on my way to a SubBoss that gave me problems for several days. My anime recommendation is Interviews with Monster Girls on Crunchyroll. I'm not sponsored by Crunchyroll, but it's a fun little series that I enjoyed thoroughly. I hope you will too. After several days of losses, I backtracked a little bit and upgraded my characters a bit more in hopes that I could finally get by these sub-bosses. So far, they have been defeating me, and I'm hoping to end it today. Back in the old Final Fantasy VII, it was much simpler. Since the revised came along, yeah, it's a great game, but man, it is harder than I imagined. There's a new battle swap system where you can switch back and forth between the characters in active combat to use abilities, items, or spells. But there is some system where sometimes when you're switching back and forth, their abilities, spells, and items aren't ready yet. Now I don't know what causes this. Perhaps you got to do something first before you can access abilities, spells, and items in the midst of combat. I can't be certain, but it can lead to very complicated fights now and again. I've lost many a times, and through trial and error and random upgrades here and there, I managed to get through so far, with the exception of these bosses I'm about to face. This is a prelude to the actual boss, the main boss of this particular mission. But we ain't got to worry about him right now. Well, yet. Won't have to worry about that one until later. What I'm more concerned about is finally getting by these sub-bosses. Boxes similar to this throughout the game will sometimes drop you potions, high potions, MP ups, HP ups, sometimes even the Phoenix down, which is really cool. So if you come across those boxes, give it a whirl. Time for some grunt work. It is a very new combat system than what I'm used to, but I'm kind of liking it. It's difficult to function now and again, but just the same, it's worth playing. 2 bottles of Echo Mist. Cure Silence. Let's see what these boxes make a name. More grunt work. Now, Cloud has 2 combat stances. Operator mode, which is normal, In this mode, which I kind of forget what the name is right now, but you can switch back and forth between it. But in this mode, he can do more damage.
Must have missed it.
Got some ether. That restores your MP. Okay, time to heal everybody up. Getting ready for the big bad. Material and item procurement is literally a real treasure in this game. Reminds me of the old school Resident Evils. Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where everything is GIMP. Small quantities, hard to find. Well, same goes with this game. It took me several bits of backtracking to even get where I am now. Now, some bosses, some enemies rather, respawn. But they're really tedious. Here we go. These two son of a guns, they've been my menace for several days.
Well, what we got here?
Birds up top.
I can deal with those things.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. See ya.
Their new battle system is kind of difficult to deal with, but it just adds a new level of play to the game. Everything has been upscaled with little random cannons like this right here. They're better than they are from the original Final Fantasy VII. And these things, they're also better. They're stronger, harder to deal with. And with the GIMP on the materials and items, it makes it that much harder. Even still.
Don't overdo it.
Let's keep at it. The new combat system they got in here is sophisticated in my opinion. It takes battles onto a whole new level. You decide between characters on who to attack or what item to use or what spell to activate. And of course, while trying to make sure all of you survive. Phoenix down, it's great, but if there's nobody awake to use it, then it's absolutely useless. Alright, one down. Okay, menace number 2. Let's see what we can do about you. know. And when you're not playing a character, they'll play themselves. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, comment, and share. Until next video, play with heart.